It's here. It's finally here. After a year and a few months of waiting, it's finally here. Everyone on Twitter can stop crying, including me, and everyone who has an Oculus Quest and got it only for FNaF can finally rest. Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted is now on the Oculus Quest. I'm showing gameplay on screen now that was taken directly from my Oculus Quest, and, well, I think I'm pretty much an expert at FNaF. I mean, I've said this a lot of times, but I've been in this game for a while. I've had my Quest for almost a year, and I've played FNaF VR Help Wanted and beat it 100% on my PC using the Oculus Quest. And now that it is now on the Oculus Quest standalone without a PC, I thought I'd give my thoughts and opinions on it. And I know this is a different type of video from what I usually post, but I just kind of see what you guys would think about this. I mean, I know I usually do plush concepts and merch concepts, and I really want to spread into mainstream FNaF. I feel like that would make my channel grow a lot faster and appeal to more audiences. So that is what this video is trying to do. So drop a comment if you like this kind of content, and if you don't, that is totally fine. I'll just go back to what I was doing. But in the meantime, I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions on Five Nights at Freddy's for the Oculus Quest. Now, I did get this game for free because on my PC, I bought it from the Oculus app, so that was a plus, but on the Oculus Quest, it retails for $30, its usual price. Now, the reason this port has so much hype behind it is because, as I said before, this port has been overdue for a while. It has been almost a year and a few months waiting just for a port to the Oculus Quest, and a port should not take that long. Now, I guess you could say Steelwool, the developers of this game, have to experience new technology and new hardware with the Oculus Quest being a no PC headset, but it's still a very long time to produce a port for a game that's already made, already had its models, and already has its gameplay. There is nothing new, it's just for the Oculus Quest. And the game came out May 27th of 2019, and the port came out July 16th of 2020. And just people were complaining a lot on Steelwool's Twitter, and honestly, I don't blame them. They've been teasing us over and over for a Quest port, and on the anniversary of their game, that at the first beginning of the day, sometimes I didn't even mention it, and that just got fans really, really upset. Because the anniversary was on a Thursday, and Thursday is when the Oculus Quest store refreshes for new games, usually big ones, and that's why people were just expecting it to come out. It was basically the perfect time. So that's what got people really angry. And Steelwool's Twitter was getting raided by Oculus Quest fans just wanting FNaF. And, yeah, so Steelwool had to get their stuff together, and they had to get this port out. And if they didn't get it out soon enough, then their Twitter would just be raided, their YouTube would be raided by just Oculus Quest fans. So that's why about a few weeks ago, they dropped a trailer and an announcement saying that Five Nights at Freddy's VR is coming to Oculus Quest July 16th. And that got fans crazy. That's it for the backstory, and I had to explain it because this port has so much hype behind it, and for a port, it's a lot of hype to have. So that's why I had to mention it. But now let's get into the actual game and how it plays differently from the PC versions. The Oculus Quest, being a portable VR headset, is obviously going to have some limitations compared to PC headsets. So on the Oculus Quest, it does not look the greatest, but it is as expected. A few things I noticed that looked really off from the PC version is, one, the hands. The hands usually have lines moving up and down on them while being transparent, but on the Oculus Quest version, it's just blue but a little transparent. But I really don't blame these textures. Don't get mad at me in the comments. I know the Oculus Quest has limitations, but I am just trying to mention the differences. Another thing I noticed which looked pretty odd was Glitch Trap. Now, Glitch Trap in the game is usually pretty cool looking. He's green, he has a lot of like glitchy moving textures on him, and he's a little transparent as well. And in this game, he kind of looks like the hands from the PC version of it. It's just black with green on him, and there's green lines, and he's transparent. Glitch Trap does look really odd, but again, it is as expected because the Quest is a portable headset. Also, for some graphically challenging levels, like the Foxy hard mode, where there's a bunch of fire and the floor is magma and stuff, I did get a few lag spikes here and there, but not as much as you probably would expect. Some models in this game are also low poly. I got a Foxy action figure for one of my prizes, and you can see the eyebrows are kind of messed up, and it makes Foxy kind of funky looking. Also, this is just a small detail I noticed, but some rooms in the parts and service mode, which is all I played, some of them are much brighter. Usually in the parts and service you can't really see around you, but in the Oculus Quest version you could see a lot. Another really odd thing is in the Freddy level, when you drop his music box, his eyes are supposed to be glowing red. But on the Oculus Quest version, there's just kind of a red light in his eyes, and it doesn't really look as cool and as intimidating as the PC version. But that is all the odd things that I noticed so far. There's probably going to be more, but honestly, these are just minor things. These things really didn't bother me at all, except for Freddy's glowing eyes, because that's supposed to really scare you. But yeah, the jump scares look really awesome, almost as good as the PC version. Yeah, basically as good as the PC version, which is really impressive. And yeah, so gameplay wise, it plays as your standard VR game and is pretty much the same gameplay as the PC version, and there's really nothing changed. But I do have to say, if I had the chance to play FNaF VR for the first time on Oculus Quest or on PC, I would probably choose on the Oculus Quest and not the PC for one reason. It's wireless. The horror is just more real without any wires. It doesn't break the experience. Sure, you might get better graphics on PC, but for Oculus Quest, the scares are still there, the horror is still there, the gameplay is still there, the fun is still there, and Five Nights at Freddy's is still there. So, would I say that Five Nights at Freddy's for Oculus Quest is worth it? Yes, I would definitely say it is worth it. If you haven't played the game in a while because you got the PC version and just haven't played since, I definitely recommend playing it again on the Quest. Without wires, the horror is just way better, and it's just way more fun to play. So, that is my review on Five Nights at Freddy's for the Oculus Quest. Definitely pick it up if you have a Quest and you haven't played it in a while or haven't played it at all. I definitely recommend it, and I definitely recommend that you go give Steelwolf some love for working hard on this port. That is all for today's video. Let me know what you think of this kind of content. Should I spread it more into mainstream FNaF? Leave a comment, leave a like, please subscribe and share the video with someone who might like FNaF, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. I love you.